What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sunset MMA for another one of our technique videos. Today we're going to be looking at rolling into a crucifix position out of a takedown or a sprawl. Okay, so let's assume that Yannick here shoots in for a takedown. I successfully sprawl on it. Okay, and we end up here, sprawled out. I managed to lock my seatbelt control, so my over-under here, grabbing onto my wrist. Now what I'm going to do from here is sometimes, guys, they won't let you just easily make their way around the back, So I'll be here and I'll try to come over and he'll stop me with that hand, or he'll reach for the leg, the single. One of the things I like before we get into that move, I think it's really important to this position, is a lot of times you see guys, they're going to try to make their way around to the back, okay? And as they release their connection and they put their weight down and they start making their way, their opponent is able to just bring up a hand like so and make it difficult for them to make their way around, okay? I think it's really important when we're here, okay, to use my over-under connection to drag my opponent down, okay? I want to make sure that his head and his shoulders are lower than his butt. Now, he's got to place both his hands on the floor to stop his head from hitting the ground. And now, I'm going to have a much easier time coming around this way, okay? One of the problems you run into when you do this, though, is guys will be a little better at tucking their elbows in, okay? So, once I come here and I drag him out, in reality, the correct way to defend the hooks is going to be he's going to shove his elbows in close and he's going to squat down like this. So now, when I switch here, even if I have an over-under, it's very difficult for me to get a hook in there. There's just not a lot of room, okay? There are different methods of opening that position and attacking the back, but today we're going to go a little bit of a different route, okay? So I'm starting off with an opponent that's got a little bit of that higher posture here, okay? And rather than making my way to the back or trying to fight for the hooks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a leg, okay? So I'm going to make him think I'm being lazy and I'm coughing up a single leg, okay? So I'm going to bring my foot in close. Maybe even put my knee on the ground on the other side, so I'm like this, okay? I keep this control though. This is essential, okay? Now from here, I always want to make sure that when I bring this leg in, my foot is up. I don't want to bring in my knee, because if I bring in my knee, now he can actually pull the single. He's going to shove in with his shoulder, pull that leg in, boom, and he'll get me down, okay? So when I bring in this piece of bait, I have to make sure it's my foot, okay? Just in case. If he pulls there, if he puts his shoulder in, he's putting it into my knee, okay? A little bit of adjusting and I'm on my way to the back, okay? So, make sure I bring the foot in close, he takes the bait, he latches on, okay? Let's switch the angle a little bit, let's come this way. With your head facing this way, okay? So, he's taking the bait, okay? Now from here, two things I want to secure before I roll to my crucifix, okay? One, I want to change my hand position, okay? So I'm going to switch my seatbelt from here to here, okay? The next thing I want to do is I want to secure a triangle, okay? So I'm going to start dropping my, I'm not going to just kind of go here, okay? I'm not going to do this haphazardly. What I'm going to do is I want to make sure that when he's gripping this leg, go ahead, grip the leg for the single, okay? I'm dragging my heel towards my other knee, okay? So when I'm here, I drag my heel. So I bring my foot, okay, in front of my other leg, okay? Not just here. I go here first, okay? Then the knee is going to make its way down to the ground, and then when I'm holding here, I'm going to look to secure there, okay? That's your step-by-step process. So he's here latching onto the single. I'm going to start bringing the heel back till it's in front of here. Then I'm going to drop the knee, and then putting my weight on his back, I'll connect the triangle before I roll, okay? Here. Notice I already switched my hand position from here to here. Look, I start dragging back in front. Look how his elbow is now back here. That's one of the most important things when you go into the crucifix. You want to make sure that your crucifix is
higher up on the arm. So it has to be from the elbow up on the bicep towards the shoulder. If it's lower, you're gonna lose your crucifix, okay? So when I'm here, boom, there, okay? Now the knee comes down, okay? Now he can start trying to pressure this way, but I'm okay, okay? Now I make my triangle connection in the back, and look, I have his arm completely in, okay? Now it's just an easy front roll, right across his shoulders. Okay? Move to the side a little bit. Okay, so look, now I'm here with my triangle, okay? Now, it's very difficult for Yannick to free his arm there, okay? This is the arm that he's gonna have an easier time with, but he's gonna try to turn towards it. Go ahead. Okay? I can't allow this shoulder to start coming forward and out, right? Because if he can start turning that shoulder, he slips the arm out, okay? A lot of people try to just really clamp down on the leg, they start doing a bunch of weird stuff with their feet, okay? Priority here is the shoulder, okay? So one way I can keep him down, if I lock my arms over this way, okay, is I'm gonna pressure with my grip this way, okay? Go ahead, Yannick, move your shoulder. It's much more difficult, okay? Now I'm not gonna sit here forever, okay? From here I'm gonna immediately start attacking either the collar choke, this way. I'm gonna start looking to come underneath to the Atlas hold, which is illegal in competition, okay? So keep that in mind. Or I can keep this lock here, and now I'm gonna scoop my butt out, okay? And come to a rear naked choke position here. Okay, I'll turn around and I'll show you guys that one. This way. Boom. So I have the triangle, okay? I can attack the collar here, okay? I can come under the arm here for the Atlas, okay? Or I scoop out, making sure his head comes forward, okay? I start with blade of my iron hand here, release a little bit, dig under, and now I keep my control on that arm, and I switch off here. So we're gonna get choke, okay? So let's go one more time. Right here. I sprawl, maybe I come up in a turtle, okay? Boom, I feed him the bait, okay? Switch my hand position, bring my leg, my heel in front of my knee. Knee comes down, lock in the triangle, roll, boom. Beware that shoulder coming up, so either by pressuring this way, or just coming around this way. Grabbing a collar, turn, get your arm out, okay? Get this arm out, very difficult, okay? And now I can start attacking here, number of different places, okay? So there you go, guys, just a quick rolling into a crucifix and a couple different attacks.